Welcome everyone as we'll join this game with nobody out here in the very first inning. Coming to the plate now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's 0 for 5. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. It's so far so good as they enter play 3-0 on the young season.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good. Swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Ready now, Ryan Braun, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Lifted in the air to center field. Hamilton is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina.
The catcher, number 4.
First offering on its way. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, for me, I'm going to go off script here. I think one of the keys to winning this game, I get it, the pitcher has to throw strikes, the offense has to show up, but I need more energy, more focus. I need guys flying around. I need guys looking like they want to win a ball game.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Javier Baez. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies, who brings with him a .313 batting average. Turned on down the line. And there are 2 away now. Now in the box, Dexter Fowler. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Ripped toward the gap in right. Heading for second now is Fowler. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay. And Fowler will get there. He's got a triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the 3rd, and he made it happen.
Into the box now, Jose Quintana. From the stretch. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from 3rd.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You're facing the opposing pitcher, and you give up a 2-out RBI.
I got to believe he's contemplating retirement. A 2-out knock given up to the opposing pitcher.
Listen, as a pitcher, you hate to give up base hits, but you doubly hate to give up base hits to the opposing pitcher.
Down the first baseline, Quintana, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Arcia ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire. In now, Travis Shaw, set to lead off the home half of the second. Now a curveball that misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Standing in, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Hard hit ball to second. Baez has it, and that's the second out. Settling in now, Patrick Flava, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
Hamilton is going to have room out there as he puts this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. So stepping in, Yasiel Puig, as we are all set to begin in the third inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Behind 0-2 now. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. At the plate, Anthony Rizzo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Belted high and deep into right center. Kane going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Well, we just witnessed a really nice running grab in the outfield, worthy of another look with show track. Had to go a long way, 115 feet according to the data, and of course the route was top-notch as well. Bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So instead of leading off the following inning, Matt Carpenter bats next with 2 away.
Hey, Dero, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2 out. Single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2 out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on for it.
Hit on the ground out to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Line toward the gap in left center. Now a dive, but he can't get there, and this is going to be trouble out there in left center. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and he's in there safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Stepping in, Manny Pena, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Another Another try at 2-2. Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Russell into shallow center, and that's the second out of the inning. So striding forward now, Zach Davies. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. In there, no balls and a strike. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. One and 2 to the Brewers pitcher. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Jose Quintana, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
Man, this throw is nowhere close. As we take a look at it, you can see it sail high and down the right field line of the bag. Not sure he rushed the thrower. He just lost the grip as it left his hand, but he's not going to be happy with himself about that throw.
Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. As the in now is Lorenzo Cain back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 3. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Addison Russell. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Russell.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Here's Matt Carpenter. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. He can't get to it. This one's down.
The batter.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Molina, base runner at first with one out. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swinging and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. 6 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And a fastball just misses for both. The 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. So 1-1. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But right here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks some offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several begin to fall after that one. So it'll be interesting to see if this guy can put the screws on this one and tighten things up and not allow any more base hits.
Now a spin and another throw back to second, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's out number 1. Stepping in, Patrick Kloboff. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 0-2 home. And another foul ball. 1 out and a runner on third. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Patrick Kloboff becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready with the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Shaw on third with 2 out. And a pickoff throw to third. And he's back standing. Another 0-2 coming. Popped him up. Molina waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Jose Quintana getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with.
Jose Quintana.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder number 8.
Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Arcia has a play, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, left fielder.
And now is Yasiel Puig. And error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. This is line to left. This is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the. Coming to the plate now, Hernan Perez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Here's a ball for Rizzo over at first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Jonathan Villar will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So digging in now, Lorenzo Cain. He went down on strikes last time up. Fastball in there for a called strike.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Matt Albert enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Matt Albert.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Rizzo will head for second. And he is into second as he kicks off the seventh with a leadoff double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Yeah, this guy's having a good day right there. You can tell he is all over. His timing is spot on. This pitching staff is going to have to find a way to attack him a little differently.
Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. Rizzo is on his way home. He'll score easily. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
A 1 pitch on its way. And a dive, but it just tips off his glove as it's by him for a base hit. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Standing in, Yadier Molina. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now Molina connects on one here. High and deep out to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Now batting, second baseman, Javier.
Here's Javier Baez as he rips it on the ground to second. Flaba scoops it up, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Dexter Fowler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to left. Braun will get there, and he puts it away to ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground to short. Russell has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Left fielder number 8.
At the plate, Ryan Braun. Lifted in the air out towards left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start.
There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll do it for Jose Quintana. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W.
Number 26. Andrew.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Travis Shaw stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. 0-2 to Travis Shaw. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Travis Shaw becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Miller, a native Floridian. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
0-2, here it comes. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a stepping in for the Cardinals, Andrew Miller, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Kane is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Center fielder number 8.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Billy Hamilton. He got under one and popped out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
In now is Yasiel Puig. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kane is there, 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set and the pitch. Line to the right side, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
0-2.
Here's the 0-2. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Riding in once again, Patrick Clobber. He looked about. Back after striking out his last time up. Missed with a slider. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Josh Hader will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That pitch up in the zone called the strike, and that's a tough pitch for a batter to hit, though, that fastball that's high in the zone.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And that's in there for strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
The right fielder, number 14.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Homerun.
Way in front of that fastball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Two out, nobody on. And signals crossed that time, so he'll step off and try again. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here's ball 4.
Pitcher number 37.
Keon Broxton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 23. Keon Broxton.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They're down 9-0. Jacob Barnes comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Matt Carpenter. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. High and deep to straightaway right. Perez looking up. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. Matt Carpenter has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at. So I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher does exactly what he wants to do. Gets the hitter out on his front foot, gets him out and around the baseball, and he still finds a hole.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. In there, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 1-2. Fouled away. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Here's Ryan Braun now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball and a strike.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. The Brewers down to their final strike. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
10-0, the final shutout score in this one. The Cards get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Jose Quintana It's a cold Wisconsin night, but the roof is closed at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Ulysses Chassin is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Ulysses Chassin used to be at one time one of the premier power pitchers in the game of baseball. Big arm with good sinking action. 94 to 96 miles an hour. His slider inconsistent at times. If he's throwing it for strikes, it's a swing and miss pitch. The thing with Ulysses Chassin, he needs to throw strikes early to give himself a chance to use that big sweeping breaking ball.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double. The next to bat for St. Louis, Christian Yelich. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. Kane runs. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
You know, catchers don't work on throwing to third quite as much as they do to second. And I'm sure he's not too happy with himself about that one. A good throw might have got him, but that one just sailed on him a bit.
Kane, the runner at third with no outs. Hit sharply on the ground. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ballgame. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. His lifetime numbers against Chassin. He's got 5 base hits in 19 tries. He also has 1 home run. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Braun to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Matt Carpenter hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Hamilton going back, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero.
Miguel Montero.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the third out. Weird way to end the inning, but they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first at Miller Park. It's now a 3-0 lead for St. Louis. Michael Wacha will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Michael Wacha, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good, but he's known for the straight changeup. If he brings that good changeup, he can shut anybody down.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Under it is Carpenter, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Ryan Braun. His career line against Wacha. He's got a batting average of .444. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, guys, you know what as well as I do. Being in the clubhouse before the game, this team's riding high. 4-0 to start the road trip. They're more concerned about what they're having for dinner than worried about the opposing pitcher right now.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Kane is under it. And the inning is over. Into the box, Javier Baez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start this second does not bode well for this pitcher.
Now batting, Ian Happ. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. Hit sharply on the ground. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Michael Wacha.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field.
Hamilton is right there, 1 down. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Center fielder, number 11, Lorenzo Cain.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. Shaw has it, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. So striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Eric Thames. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And Goldschmidt able to put the squeeze on it here. 1 away. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. His career line against Wacha, 2 hits in 7 tries. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and He's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Standing in now, Manny Pena, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1-1. Couldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Shaw is off at first with 2 away. The 1-2. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Milwaukee leaves one. Still down 3-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now.
Paul Goldschmidt.
Line hard to the left side. Foul. A base hit in his first trip. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And Goldschmidt's aboard. It's a base hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Boy, this has been a tough one for him so far, D-Roll. 7th hit of the game already. They're really making him work.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. As Dustin Pedroia says, it's a laser show out there.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 13.
Stepping into the box, Matt Carpenter. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a
high and deep to straightaway right. Perez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Roll, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike one. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there.
And the throw is in time to get him to. So coming to the plate, Hernan Perez, his career line against Waka. He's 3 for 9.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
In the air now out to right field. Yelich moves over, makes the play, 1 away. So here now's the pitcher, Ulysses Chassin, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more is taken for ball 1.
He's been pounding the zone with nothing but strikes, but that's an amazing take right there. You start getting into that auto swing mode when you think that guy's going to be around the zone.
Oh, and he misses it. Beggars can't be choosers right there. We
long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jam off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar, 0 for 1 here in the early going. High in the air out to center field. After it is Kane. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Hamilton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Digging in for his second at bat, Michael Rocca. Here comes the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Sliders in for a strike. 5 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Perez moves over, and he makes the catch for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lorenzo Cain, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Left field and deep. Back goes Braun at the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good in this one.
Chacin comes set. First pitch on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hamilton is under it, and that ends the inning. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. A high fastball is in there. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. 1-1. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 1 out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eric Thames, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Carpenter is there, and quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Travis Shaw, a base hit in his first trip. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And another foul ball. Here's another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So striding in, Paul Goldschmidt. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away.
Now batting, shortstop.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter. Young. He got on top of one and was ground out victim last time. Line drive to left. And this is handled easily, so quickly two are gone here to start the fifth.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Matt Carpenter. Big swing by Carpenter, and this is out to deep right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Lifted the other way to left center. Braun is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. Digging in to try it again, Manny Pena. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! And he'll step off and try again.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
14-5, the final totals in this one. The Redbirds posted a 3-run first.